Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for March 2023. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Sag in the month of March. What do we got? Ooh, nice one. Liking that. Looking good so far. What do we got? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder where that come from. Okay, let's talk about your cards. First up, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And last, Four of Pentacles. It's very pentacle-y for you this month. Not a bad thing. Let's talk about it though. First up with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you coming into the month of March. And this is a card of reaping rewards, the fruits of your labor, right? So work that you've put in and effort that you've put in the past, it's finally coming to fruition. Yes, you're going to get to start seeing the fruits of your labor. Lovely card to have, especially at the beginning of the month. As we go through the month, your energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And I think that what this is an energy of you going, okay, Queen of Pentacles, I call it my Mama Bear card. Okay, so very nurturing, very grounded, very practical, logical, but very caring, right? So nurturing. So it's looking at this harvest of your Seven of Pentacles, right? Your Seven Pentacles that you've got now, like you're picking the fruit off the tree kind of thing. And it's her stepping in as in you, right? You embody this trait or traits of the Queen of Pentacles to say, okay, I've gathered all my stuff. Now what am I going to do with that, right? You know, are you going to like waste it all on hookers and blow? Or are you going to invest some, spend a little, do whatever, right? So this is a Queen of Pentacles going, what are you going to do with your hard-earned money? Let's just put it that way for simplicity. And then when we get to the end of the month, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, this could go a couple different ways, but the Four of Pentacles is quite often it's holding things close. It's being tight-fisted, right? It's almost like you go to the dark side of the Queen of Pentacles, as in maybe you'd be inclined for, you know, hookers and blow, and then you decide, okay, you know what? No, I can't spend my money on cocaine, and I can't spend it on shoes, and I can't spend it on Twinkies, and I can't spend it on toilet paper. And then all of a sudden you turn into like Scrooge, right? So all of a sudden you become miserly, and it's more like you need that balance, right, of the Queen of Pentacles energy. Where the Queen of Pentacles would say to you, if she was standing there with you, she'd be like, honey, no. Yeah, skip the cocaine. Good idea. Skip the Twinkies. Yeah, toilet paper, you kind of need that. Okay? Like, don't think you can't spend any money, right? So it's achieving that balance between like spending like crazy and being a total Scrooge. You know what I'm saying? Like so tight-fisted. So that could be trying to maintain that balance, right? You might be off kilter and a little too much by the end of the month, but we're going to see what this looks like in depth. We're getting our oracle cards to kind of clarify and get more information on that. There's also, ooh, I almost dropped these. There's also an extended reading that I do over on Patreon. I do it for all 12 signs, and you have access to all of that. It is a paid subscription, but super cheap. So details are in the description box below if you're interested in that. I've also got playlists for deck reviews that I do if you want to check out in depth some of the decks that I use. And I also have Amazon affiliate links. Yep, for the US and Canada, those are in the description box too. So if you want to buy some decks, you know, you use one of my links, I could earn a little commission on anything you buy. So just put that out there too, because you know what? Great way to support me and what I do. Now, I had to move my glass. I have like, it's a wine glass, but I put my water in wine glasses. I call them goblets, right? My water goblet. And it's making this weird noise every time the table moves, which is really annoying. So I just had to fix that. I have no idea why I told you that, but I did. Because, you know, I'm sharing. Sharing is caring. Haven't done that in a while. All right, let's see what we got. What is that? Oh, okay. We're looking at our Seven of Pentacles, all right? So all your hard work, the fruit that you picked off the trees, right? First card up under Seven of Pentacles, we have Elephant. And this is about leadership. it's got a real Ganesh look to it because it's a human body and elephant element. I almost said elephant head. Look at this though. See how this hand is holding a flower? It's almost like they've picked it off a tree. And then we have, oh, I'll butcher her name. I'm not going to say it. Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I always will be. In love and leadership. So leadership, you're feeling good. Very, well, leadership-y. Not so much like a CFO or a manager in your department or whatever. It's leading by example, right? It's showing people, being true and authentic, and showing people, you know what? Here's how I got here. This is how I did it, right? It's putting that out to everybody to say, this is how I did what I did. You know, yeah, it was hard work and there was a little bit of luck maybe, but some good planning and I had great resources and whatever. It's putting that out there. That's what I get with the leadership card. There's that potential to show people what you've done and how they can do it themselves. I like that. The Queen of Pentacles. Remember how I said the Queen of Pentacles is helping you kind of figure out that balance of how much should I save and how much should I spend and that kind of thing. And this is an analogy, like you don't have to take this literally, and it is not financial advice either. But the first card that came out is share, and it says give, care, and save. This is taking whatever you have and doing a little bit of everything with it. So you're going to spend some, you're going to save some, and give some to charity or whatever, right? Help out a person. It's good to have that nice energy division, right, of your resources to go, okay, this is what's going to make me comfortable, but I want to give back to the community. So I'm going to give some money to the Rotary Club or whatever, right? Or some kids organization. But then I'm also going to save a little for a rainy day, but I'm also going to buy myself a pair of shoes that I've always wanted, right? So it's doing that little bit. So the share isn't just about sharing with others, it's sharing with you too, right? Not being that Four of Pentacles and, you know, not wanting to buy toilet paper. Yeah, don't be doing that. But the other card that came out underneath it is Courage, which I find kind of interesting because it's almost like you feel an all or nothing kind of energy. Well, if I can't have hookers and cocaine, then I'm not going to have toilet paper either. I'm just not going to have anything. It's like, come on, really? It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can find that balance. And I think you have a hard time balancing. That's why the Courage card has come up, right? It's to try and spark those thoughts and those ideas of, okay, how can I get to a place where I'm feeling like there's a good energy, what's the word I'm looking for? Not exchange, like outflow of energy, right? Instead of everything, all your eggs in one basket, you're diversifying, right? You're doing stuff with the fruits of your labor in a couple different ways, right? So that you don't end up wasting everything and you don't end up just hoarding everything. You can waste and you can hoard, or come somewhere in the middle. And that's where ultimately it would probably be a good place to be. Then when we look at the Four of Pentacles, so this is like the hoarding, miserly kind of mentality. We have Starseed. And the question it asks is, what lights you up? And then the other card is Power and Intention. So as you're feeling in that hoarding mode and afraid to let go, ask yourself these questions, right? What do you want? What will make you happy? But from a practical, realistic perspective. That's the power and the intention. So the power is having the courage, the wisdom, and the knowledge and the strength to understand what is best for you, but be able to loosen the purse strings a little so that you can do what you want as well. The intention, I think it's not so much putting intention into something, it's what are your intentions, right? Well, I want to save money. That's why I'm holding it all. Well, no, that's not how you save money. If your intention is to save money, look at how much you need to buy toilet paper, how much you want to spend on Twinkies and shoes. We're not doing the cocaine and hookers thing, okay? Just saying, right? And then how much is left over? How does that look to you? How does that feel, right? What are your intentions? Well, it's to save. It doesn't mean you have to put it all in the savings account, right? Okay, that's great. But an intention might also be to have toilet paper available to you. An intention might be, you know, to look good and be happy. So you buy a nice pair of shoes, right? It's so much about balance in this reading this month, right? Very much getting that energy. I need a drink of water. Ooh. Water out of my goblet. All right, we're going to pull this story together a little bit. I'm going to get 3 more oracle cards because we looked at the oracle cards to get an idea of what the tarot cards are saying, right? So now we want to look at the story. We want to pull it all together to see what the energy is overall for the month. And then we're going to round it out with an advice card for you. So one more. Nice. I like it. Okay, I can't read that. I need my glasses. So the first card, we have bull, sacrifice. What was I talking about? That all or nothing. Are you sacrificing? Are you really? Right? The next card, what do we have? The initiation. It's rite of passage and crossing the threshold. This is actually achieving the balance. And then we have authenticity. And it says integrity, intimacy, and expression. So do what's right and do what makes sense to you and what resonates with you. Be your true and authentic self in whatever this is around this reaping of the rewards. Take some of that and enjoy it, right? Crossing the threshold is, like I said, it's being able to not feel like everything you're putting away, savings, whatever, however you want to put it, like saving for a rainy day or investing in something, right, to get a reward down the road shouldn't feel like a sacrifice. It really shouldn't. You shouldn't have to not feel like you're not able to buy toilet paper. Then that is a sacrifice, but to the nth degree. Like then it gets to the point of crazy. So crossing the threshold is where you will get to that point of, okay, now I know how to balance everything so that it feels good to me. You will get there, but not if you aren't honest about what it is that you want, right? You got to be honest about what you want. What are your intentions for whatever this 7 of Pentacles is? What do you want to do with it, right? What do you want to do with it? There might be 20 things you want to do with it. Write them down and prioritize them and see what that balance feels like. You see what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. Figure it out. Figure it out, baby. But the hoarding, also not a good idea. Hookers and blow, not a good idea. Hoarding, not a good idea. A lot of not good ideas there, so think about that. Now, your advice card is ask and receive. What do you want? What do you want? Put it out there to the universe, and the universe will in turn help you. The universe isn't going to tell you what to do. The universe isn't just going to throw it at your doorstep. Well, it might. That's a whole other discussion. But you need to put it out there, right? And you also have to believe that what you want is going to come to you. You know what, Sag? You guys are pretty good at that. You're pretty good at going, well, this is what I want, and bringing it to you. You're pretty good at manifesting, right? Aquarius, crazy manifestors. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, like the big 3, I say your sun, moon, and rising sign, or if it's strong in your chart, yeah, you're probably a hell of a manifester. So just do that. Put your intention out there. After you decide what your intentions are, put your intention out there to say, this is what I want. Let's make it happen. Because you know what? The universe will help you as long as you're clear on what you want. Because you know what? Universe always got your back. So there we go. All right, we're going to leave it there. So good luck with everything. I hope you join me in the extended. But if you don't, and this is where we part, then I'm going to wish you much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity until we meet again. Take care, Sag. Bye.